That's very risky. No, when I started talking to companies, and telling them, we wanted to tell this story, and they said, no, we want you to tell a story. We want you to tell a story, but we just want to tell our story. See, when I was a kid, and my father would catch me in some sort of a lie, and there he is, giving me the look he often gave me, he would say, son, there's 3 sides to every story. There's your story, there's my story, and there's the real story. Now, you see, with this film, we wanted to tell the real story, but with only one company, one agency willing to help me, and that's only because I knew John Bond and Richard Kirschenbaum for years, I realized that I would have to go on my own. I'd have to cut out the middleman and go to the companies myself, with all of my team. So what you suddenly started to realize, or what I started to realize, that when you started having conversation with these companies, the idea of understanding your brand is a universal problem.
I have friends who make great, big, giant Hollywood films, and I have friends who make little independent films like I make. And the friends of mine who make big, giant Hollywood movies say that the reason their films are so successful is because of the brand partners that they have. And then my friends who make small independent films say, well, how are we supposed to compete with these big, giant Hollywood movies? And the movie is called The Greatest Movie Ever Sold. And so now how specifically will we see Ban in the film? It's anytime I'm getting ready to go, anytime I open up my medicine cabinet, you will see Ban deodorant. Well, anytime I do an interview with someone, I could say, Are you fresh enough for this interview? Are you ready? You look a little nervous. I want to help you calm down, so maybe you should put some on for the interview. So we'll offer, one of these fabulous scents, whether it's a Floral Fusion or a Paradise Winds, they'll have their chance. We will have them geared for both male or female, solid roll-on or stick, whatever it may be. That's the 2-cent tour. So now I can answer any of your questions and give you the 5-cent tour.
We are a smaller brand, much like you talked about being a smaller movie.
Yeah.
We're very much a challenger brand, so we don't have the budgets that other brands have.
Right.
So doing things like this, remind people about Ban is kind of why we're interested in it.
What are the words that you would use to describe Ban? Ban is blank.
That's a great question.
It's superior technology.
Technology is not the way you want to describe something somebody's putting in their armpit.
We talk about bold,
Yeah.
fresh.
Okay.
I think fresh is a great word that really spins this category into the positive versus the fights odor and wetness.
Right.
It's keeps you fresh.
Fresh
How do
all
we
day.
keep you fresher longer, better freshness, more freshness, 3 times fresher, things like that that are more of that positive benefit.